looking for the release of the Epstein files as well?
I mean, I haven't been approached directly, other than obviously like Ro Khanna, but certainly within the press conference, within the private meeting with Congress that we were able to do, every single member who was present was like, we are in this with you. Please hold us accountable. Please follow up. We want to support you. And so what we really need to do now is, because we need 3 more votes, right? And we're talking about the end of the month. So what we need to do is really bring out the support for these Republican congressmen and women. And because they are taking a big risk.
They
right?
are, yes.
You know? I don't think they're taking a risk. I think they're taking a risk by not voting yes. Okay, if they vote no, that means they are betraying American women and siding with predators. There's no answers or buts.
I agree, but there's a divide in this country between ordinary people who want justice and the elite. And the elite very clearly are engaging in a cover-up of these Epstein files.
So that goes to my question. So right now, all the Democrats are on board for the vote to release the Epstein files. Now, I get it, the Democrats are not in charge, conveniently, right? But you've got these 4 congressmen that are Republicans that are, so you need 3 more Republicans, period, out of over 200 Republicans. So if 3 don't come forward, look, I'm not into this for the partisanship, and if you told me Bill Clinton did it, I believe it in a second, et cetera. We talked about both sides of the aisle, et cetera. But if Republicans don't come forward and they don't, at least 3 of them don't vote for you, aren't they betraying all the victims?
Oh, 100%. I mean, then they're not only betraying all the victims, they're betraying themselves, they're betraying their daughters, their wives, their, everybody, their mothers. I mean, this is a betrayal that goes beyond a bill. This is an ethical issue.
Absolutely.
And so if you don't come forward, it's not just the next 3 years. Hopefully these congressmen and women will have long lives and long political careers. So I would invite them to consider what might happen after this administration cycles out.
Yeah, and
I agree.
Look, they should affect their careers. It should affect their souls. They're literally protecting predators, and they can never explain why. They always hide behind you guys. They use you as human shields. Like, oh, we're trying to protect the victims.
Yeah.
That's a lie, isn't it?
It is 100% a lie. And you know what? The problem is, now that we've come out and started speaking, we're not going away. And I can't speak for all the other survivors, but I can speak for myself. The more I am ignored, I will get louder and louder and louder.
Oh, you're my type of lady. You're my type of lady. I love it. Yes, I love it.
Last quick question. So Ghislaine Maxwell said, I don't think that he committed suicide, I think he was killed. And then curiously, they didn't ask her, who do you think killed him? I mean, what a strange omission, right? If someone told me, oh, Charles Manson was killed, Osama bin Laden was killed, first thing I'd ask is who killed him, right?
You're talking about when she was interviewed by Todd Blanche.
That's right.
So that was an interesting setup, right?
Yeah.
And the main thing, and we can I don't really have an opinion about Todd Blanche particularly, other than the fact that he doesn't have enough experience and history in this case to be qualified to be questioning her. So
it appeared to me that was all about getting some clarity, if you want to call it that, from Ghislaine Maxwell, that Donald Trump didn't do anything bad. She gets rewarded with, Club Fed, with this fancier, nicer prison, which, by the way, I do want to ask you what you think about the fact that Ghislaine Maxwell was moved from, a more high security type prison, a prison where she belongs, if you ask me, to a more comfortable facility.
I'm horrified. So are most of the other survivors. I mean, it's a betrayal of everything that I did, everything I sacrificed to testify. The 30 years that I've lived with surviving this abuse. But really now we have to look forward to what can we do. We need to get this bill passed. One other thing that I think is important is, I think you have to think about, we all can see that this is political suicide for Trump to be
engaged in a cover-up,
to be vetoing or trying to pressure people to not vote for this bill and have these files released. So if if that's what he's willing to do, why? Why? Right?
I mean, so that goes to who killed Epstein as well. Now we're in the guessing territory because you don't have personal experience, and neither do we. But so, I mean, I would, as powerful as those particular predators were, it's hard for me to imagine that they have enough power to kill someone inside a US prison and get away with it, right?
Really?
But an intelligence agency would have enough power to kill someone inside a US prison and get away with it. So that's me guessing. Do you have a guess?
You know, I don't really have a guess. I have questions. You know, I have questions. I can see that. My main question is, you know, if the fear is not political suicide, what's worse than that? And who is, and you know, everyone seems to think that, oh, you know, Trump is maybe controlling Ghislaine and manipulating this.
No, I think it's the other way around.
Probably the other way around.
Yeah, I do. In fact, ever since Ghislaine was moved to that more comfortable facility, I noticed that the Epstein leaks stopped. That's notable. I mean, I could be proven wrong. There could be more leaks soon, who knows? But I have noticed that those leaks stopped after she was moved to
Leaks about Trump.
Leaks about Trump specifically, yes.
Yeah, interesting. I suppose intelligence agencies could do leaks, and they could decide to stop doing leaks if one of their assets got favorable treatment. But
I mean, I knew Trump a little. I know Ghislaine really, really well, and she is extremely smart.
She is, and very manipulative.
Yes, and she would not leave this to chance, and there is a reason that she is doing well and Epstein is not.
That's amazing.
Interesting, yeah. And of course, she had a powerful father too, who wrote about you in the Daily Mirror, who was a legendary Israeli spy, stole America's nuclear secrets, but yet was allowed to own newspapers and publishing companies in Britain, in the US. Things that make you go, that is super strange that a super spy for Israel is allowed to own all those things in the UK and the US.
Publishing houses that published our history books, our social studies books in public schools. Anyway, we're now well down that rabbit hole. But Anushka, unfortunately, we're out of time. I want to thank you for speaking with us, but more importantly, I want to thank you for being willing to, you know, for lack of a better phrase, put your ass on the line to ensure that there's justice for the survivors. I want justice for the survivors. I think the majority of the American people want justice for the survivors. And you know, to your point, Cenk, this is not a partisan issue. There are Republican voters who are demanding the release of the Epstein files, Democratic voters who want it. The real question is, do the people in positions of power who actually have the ability to make a difference here, are they gonna do the right thing? And I guess we're gonna have to wait and see.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, the support we need is to reach out to these congresswomen, these Republican congresswomen, let them know that we're supporting them. Let them know they're doing the right thing. They're on the right side of history. Because if we support them enough, I think they'll have the courage to do the right thing.
I agree.
I think politicians on both sides, whenever they've been in charge, have been abysmal and have betrayed you and the American people. But the voters on both sides have been terrific. And so Republican voters who've asked for accountability on this over and over again, you're absolutely right. This is your time. Call your congressman, your congresswoman, and say, why are you on the side of the predators instead of the victims? And that is a super fair question to ask your representative. They're supposed to represent you, not foreign countries, not intelligence agencies, and not predators.
All right, Anushka, thank you again.
Thank you, Anna, thank you, Cenk.
Every time you ring the bell below, an angel gets his wings.